had a bad life.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Netflix animated voiceover performances.
But you're too important to the cause. You're too important to me.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best vocal performances in original shows on the popular streaming platform. What's your favourite animated Netflix show? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, John Cho as Long, Wish Dragon. When voicing Long, John Cho brings a warmth to the character that is so reminiscent of Robin Williams' Genie. It also helps that the role also has him playing a genie of sorts.
Greetings, great master. The heavens have opened. Your wishes will be granted.
Just swap out the magic lamp for a magic teapot. Cho's also hilarious and fills every line to the brim with personality. Honestly, we're not sure if Cho's delivery could be any more perfect.
The wings of a hawk. Or the legs of a giraffe.
Feels good up here, right?
Every single line has something special to it, whether that's creative inflection or meaningful feeling. And his great work is paired with stellar animation and a fantastic character design. At the end of the day, we couldn't have wished for a better performance.
I know, and there was a parade and everything, but...
You had one more wish. It was the only way.
Number 9, Jason Schwartzman as Jesper Johansson, Klaus. While Jason Schwartzman is best known for his roles in quirky Wes Anderson films, he showed he can handle broad fantasies with his role in Klaus.
Letters. You don't really write many these days, do you? But I bet there's one you never forget.
He goes from being a rich and spoiled son to the man who learns the true meaning of Christmas. It's incredible that Schwartzman can portray that journey so well with the flexibility of his voice alone. Throughout the film, his jabbering speech and evocative range of emotions make the animated Jesper feel real.
Totally normal. Not a symptom of any mental illness or anything.
Schwartzman's strong work allows him to hold his own with experienced voice actors like J.K. Simmons and Rashida Jones without an issue. Although a sequel is unlikely, we'd love to hear his Jesper again.
What about starting far, far away from here? Where's that, Alva?
Number 8, Jeremy Shader as Lance, Voltron Legendary Defender. Considering he has a background as the voice of Finn from Adventure Time, it was pretty much a given that Jeremy Shader would give a great performance as Lance.
Man, I'm such a huge nerd for you! Please take us on as hero apprentices!
His Voltron character is very three-dimensional. Shader portrays every one of Lance's different sides with high emotional intelligence. He's cocky, flirty, smart, earnest, and the group's goofball all at the same time.
It's not your fault, Kaltenecker. You're a beautiful girl, and this is very natural.
You can definitely count on Lance to be the first one to make light of his situation, but he also knows when it's time to hunker down and get the job done. Although all of the voices in Voltron are awesome and exceptionally fitting, it's undeniable that Shader takes Lance to a whole other level.
Laura, there has to be another way.
There is no other way.
Number 7, Christine Adams as Ivrina, Love, Death and Robots. The voice acting in Love, Death and Robots constantly blows us away.
Can you imagine that kind of pain, that kind of humiliation carved into her skin? A lifelong reminder of that day.
Although every performance is remarkable, we had to shout out Christine Adams as Ivrina in the first episode. As soon as the character speaks her first line, we instantly understand that she's a resilient beast fighter that is not to be messed with.
So when Sunny steps into the pit, she's not fighting for pride or status.
Her delivery is extremely raw and real in every scene. While Ivrina isn't a woman of many words, Adams definitely makes the best of every line of dialogue. She perfectly fits in with the dark and depressing world she's placed in by layering her voice with a sharp edge. Between Ivrina's confident opening and her chilling last lines, we knew Adams was an actress who definitely understood the assignment.
She's carving up the moon. Who did this to her?
Number 6, Kristen Schaal as Sarah Lynn, BoJack Horseman. Kristen Schaal has such a distinct voice that it's incredibly easy to tell when she appears in cartoons.
What if I think of something better, which would be almost impossible not to do?
Don't get us wrong though, her natural voice isn't the only thing that makes her performances so great. When Schaal plays Sarah Lynn in BoJack Horseman, she sounds so unlike all the other roles we've heard her in.
It's okay. Sarah Lynn, you are calm, you are thin, your skin is so soft it's like you murdered a baby and stole its skin.
This is partially due because we're used to seeing the actress play children, but Schaal also brings a heavy tone to her delivery that makes us empathise with her more. While Sarah Lynn is also hilarious, it's clear that she's emotionally stunted from her time in the limelight.
And now I've done it, and... BoJack, I don't like anything about me.
The way Scholl navigates that comical and tragic sides of the star make her BoJack Horseman character unforgettable.
None of this is me. These boobs aren't me. This house isn't me.
We're not at your house right now.
Number 5, Eric Andre as Lucy, Disenchantment. There's something about Eric Andre's voice that just oozes comedic gold.
First up, not a ghost. Ghosts are losers that got murdered. I am a demon. That's right.
We don't know if it's his timing, his delivery, or just his voice, but he just has a talent for delivering dry humor and sarcastic lines. His deep voice is especially fitting for his role as a demon too.
To drinking buddies. Better than bridesmaids. Better than mothers. I was raised by a pack of drinking buddies. And I came out perfect.
On a lighter note, Andre also knows how to bring lots of emotional depth to his work. He's a being who's supposed to be an evil agent of chaos. However, he actually cares a lot about his friends. Andre totally nails all the dramatic scenes Lucy finds himself in. The range he brings to the role is a blessing to our ears.
Yeah, I bet at this very moment they're kicking back and having a good laugh at you suckers.
Number 4, Maya Rudolph as Connie, Big Mouth. It's safe to say that Maya Rudolph is awesome at pretty much everything she does, so we expected nothing less than excellence when she came onto the scene as Connie in Big Mouth. Her voice radiates with strength and self-confidence as she helps Jessie navigate the ups and downs of puberty.
Who said anything about money, honey? You got 5 fingers, don't you?
Well, actually I have 4.
While Rudolph doesn't mind fully committing to the adult dialogue, she also brings a tenderness to the character when required, and we think it might be physically impossible to watch an episode without laughing at her lines at least once.
Happy Valentine's Day, my little baby Boston Bar.
We won't deny that Nick Kroll occasionally steals the show with his flexible voice work either. However, there's just something special about Rudolph's Connie that pulls us in like no other character.
You don't mean that! My hair is fantastic.
Number 3, Jack DeSena as Callum, the Dragon Prince. Best known for playing Sokka in Avatar: The Last Airbender, the criminally underrated Jack DeSena always gives it his all.
You have true courage and a big heart. I've seen you get knocked down so many times before, and every single time you get up again.
That's why it was a no-brainer that he was chosen to voice Callum on The Dragon Prince. He has an energetic and joyful voice, which makes him a perfect fit for the happy-go-lucky comic relief characters. At the same time, he's also a master at conveying sad or heavy dialogue. There's a super satisfying cadence to his voice that shines through in his roles.
I don't get it, Rayla. Why are you so worried about a dragon that just set fire to a town?
Even without the help of the animation, you can clearly hear whatever sentiment he's trying to convey at any moment. While it's criminal DeSena isn't more well known, we're still overjoyed he was available to voice Callum.
I love you, Rayla. I really do.
Number 2, AJ Michalka as Catra, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. You likely know AJ Michalka as half of the pop duo Ali and AJ, but after she blew up in the musical world, she stepped into the voiceover booth to play Catra.
If you spent more time following orders and less time questioning them, you wouldn't need me to. Now get out!
Initially, the character is a full-on villain. Michalka's raspy tones were able to perfectly capture Catra's intensity, darkness, and inner turmoil. The actress also gave the character a definite edge that was felt every time she threatened or intimidated someone.
Threats only work on someone who has something to lose. But me? I've already lost it all.
When Catra started to go towards the light side, Michalka brought more vulnerability to the warrior. Hearing the tough character open up more made her arc even more compelling. While all the performances in She-Ra are amazing, Michalka definitely shined by gracefully capturing the lows and highs of Catra's complex journey.
I've got you. I'm not letting go. Don't you get it? I love you. I always have.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Lizzie Kaplan as Reagan Ridley, Inside Job. Kaplan's sharp delivery instantly made us love to listen to the intelligent Reagan.
Uptight! You almost exposed the deep state because you wanted a ride to Wetzel's Pretzels! You're lucky I called the snipers off!
Mo Collins as Jimmy Fitzsimmons. F is for family. Although Collins is an adult woman, she embodies a 13-year-old boy impeccably.
If you cross my path today, Murphy, I will scalp you.
Bella Ramsey as Hilda. Ramsey perfectly captures Hilda's adorable and adventurous sides.
Dispute with a ghost can only be settled by a wrestling match.
Jay Baruchel as Hiccup. Dragons Race to the Edge. He's great at delivering dry humour and conveying the awkwardness of teen years.
Okay, bud, let's try the new move.
Yeah, baby!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Haley Steinfeld as Vi. Arcane. Haley Steinfeld has a knack for portraying hardened and rough around the edges characters.
You're hot, Cupcake. So what'll it be, man or woman?
But there is something about her work as Vi that stands above all her other tough roles. In the world of Arcane, Steinfeld plays a character who had to struggle to survive from a young age. The actress conveys the pain and darkness of her upbringing whenever Vi talks about her past.
I'm so sorry, Powder. I tried to come back. I promise I did, but I got arrested.
Despite everything the character's been through, Steinfeld manages to inject hope and kindness into her voice whenever she gets the opportunity. Thanks to the actress's range and delivery, Vi is engaging each and every second she's on screen. Steinfeld's superb work makes this character more than just her best voice role. It arguably might be her best performance as an actress, period.
The only thing that kept me going was the thought of getting back to you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.